Orlando Magic 1994 pregame special, where we're going to be facing off with the Atlanta Hawks, who the current day real-life Atlanta Hawks are getting annihilated. One, do we all think that the Hawks logo looks like the Pac-Man logo? If you look at it, like Pac-Man's eating the eyeball instead of a Hawk's face, but when you look at it, it's also a Hawk's face. But if you look at it the opposite direction, whatever, tangent here. They're 29-25, 37-16. Won a bunch outside. We lost to the Pacers here. I think I'm still 3.5 back of the Bulls. 3.5 back of the Bulls. Still have to stay on the play. 29 games left. I can lose 6 and get to 50. So that's what I'm looking to do, is go 23-6 the rest of the way. It's probably about the clip I've been playing at since the beginning of the year, when I got things going after starting 500. Let's see. So I was 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 4-3, 6-3, 6-4, 7-4, 7-6, 8-6, 8-7, 10-8, 12-10 before I really started winning. So we'll go 12-10 out to 37-6 of 25. Yeah, 25-6. I'm just going to keep playing the way I've been playing. I'll get to 50 wins, which would be nice. Looking for Anderson and Scott to get some three-pointers. It's made a difference in the game. We're ready to take them on. Their lineup is much more late 90s than it is mid 90s, but they also have Leitner on the bench. So.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. On the sideline, David Aldridge. Smith outside. Pass to Manning. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Horace Grant. Well, look out in this matchup. Clark, 2 teams that really run things through their big men down low.
And because of that, Kevin, I think we can expect this to be a physical and bruising kind of game. I mean, these teams really like to get it done inside. It's fun to see which team will be able to dominate the other in the area of physicality. This will be a bump and bump kind of game.
Turn it over on the first bit.
Smith outside. Got a piece of it. Tries from the block. Manning can't get it to go. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Bullets.
And how about the reserves showing up and giving the starters extra support? I was really impressed by that.
Well, we talk about the importance of depth often. They exemplified how crucial having this is during that last game. Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Now Hardaway 20 points for him last game against Charlotte. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And I think that's a foul you can forgive somewhat. I mean, he's working hard on the glass and got a little overzealous. An error of commission is more tolerable than one of omission.
Some fouls you just live with. Coach knows that's part of the package for him.
Anderson right side. Laylock. Guarded by Hardaway. O'Neal with the rebound.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper.
To the middle. The kick out to Scott. Pass to Grant. Tumbo grabs the board.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Some solid defense from Grant. Orlando, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. It's stolen by Mutombo. Here's Manning, defended by Scott. Stolen by O'Neal. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball.
Got to be careful around O'Neal because he's skilled at picking.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Mike Dunleavy had a few moments to share with me. Coach had an interesting answer when I asked how they're going to deal with Dikembe Mutombo. He said, yeah, that guy's a bit of an alien. He's tough to deal with on both ends of the floor. He didn't really have a straight answer, nor does most of the league. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
NBA teams will try to play physical defense against Hardaway, but he's had to deal with that at every level.
Hardaway hits them both. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The Hawks leading. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Manning. Smith up top. Fires from deep. The rebound by Anderson. Orlando, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. It's stolen by Mutombo. Shoots it. Rebound by the Magic.
And he forced that shot. When the defense is this tight, you're better off passing out of it and looking for a better shot.
And that's exactly what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Ogman. Here's Manning. He's covered by Grant. Here's Manning. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
This is where you get Manning the ball. Let the big man go to work down there.
Hardaway dishes to Anderson. Over Smith. Anderson can't get it to go. So the Magic, their last game, a win against Charlotte. Laylock, guarded by Hardaway. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. Outside, Scott fires the 3. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway's got 3 assists in the game. Hawks shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Pass to Ogman. And here's Smith. The rebound by Anderson. It's stolen. Now Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Saw his chance to strike and just leapt off the floor. Wow.
Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by the Hawks. And it's Smith penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Now here's Hardaway. D right on him. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Pfeiffer starting to get a feel now for which teams could really win a title this year.
It takes a combination of talent, effort, and luck. We already know which teams have the talent and effort, but who will have the luck when it matters?
Health is so important, but you got to be lucky too, don't you?
That's the ball rolling in or rolling out that can make a difference.
O'Neal misses. Hawks have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And he comes up with the deuce.
Fantastic dime from Manning. He just excels at getting it to open teammates.
Here's Hardaway. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Able to punch it inside. Nice execution offensively.
Smith outside. Laylock. Guarded by Hardaway. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Orlando. Holding out a second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, there's the Hawks. 8.5 games behind them. And it's the Magic with the ball. Trailing by 2. O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. And Shaq with the slam.
Understanding the offense. O'Neal showing you his basketball IQ early in his career. That's promising for the future, too.
Pass to Mutombo. Now Smith. Back to Mutombo. Over to the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him. And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Hawks making a change here. The Magic have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Skiles, covered by Mutombo.
That's going to be a big part of Mutombo's job in this league. They expect him to be an impact defender.
Orlando trailing here. Down low, here's Grant. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint, here's Leitner, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
There's a lot of finesse to Leitner's game, but give him the chance and he'll throw it down.
Here's Skiles, guarded by Webb. Bowie the pass to Skiles. The kick out to Anderson. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Hawks leading by 4. To the inside. Stolen by Grant. And here we go with the Magic fast break.
You know, Scott Skiles is never going to be the biggest guy on the floor, but he gives you double the energy of other players, and that makes up the difference.
Both shots good from the strike.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Hawks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Pass to Smith. Here's Mutombo. Manning the pass to Mutombo. Rebound by the Magic. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out Grant. And it's blocked.
Just no chance on the shot. That was top-notch defending.
Here's Manning. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And they take the lead. Skiles has got 5 now.
This is definitely part of Skiles' arsenal, the ability to stretch things out.
Now, here is Webb. Guarded closely. And yes, it's good. He's got 8.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Here's Skiles. 5 points in the game. Here's Bowie. Oh, good with the triple. The Hawks leading. Pass to Smith. Here's Mutombo, guarded by O'Neal. Mutombo passes to Manning. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the Magic. Shaq's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Anderson for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, you know, 5 lead changes already, partner, and this one's definitely going to be a battle.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Magic. They're up by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And I've also liked how they have attacked the opposition off turnovers, making them pay for every mistake.
And Orlando making a change here. Turner's checked in.
Now, into the lineup for Orlando. Number 31, Turner.
Now, here is Webb. He's covered closely. And it's Mays missing. Orlando leading by 4. Inside, here's Turner. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Turner's got his first bucket in this one.
Love the communication. He knew just when and where to send the hot pass.
Pass to Leitner. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Count it.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Armstrong with it. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Bowie. Drains the three-pointer. Bowie's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
With a shooter of his talent, you have to do more defensively. Really chase him off his spot.
Webb the pass to Leitner. Now here's Anderson. Now here is Webb. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Orlando leading by 7. Armstrong passes to Bowie. That misses off the backboard.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
Pass to Anderson. Stripped it away. Armstrong kicks to Turner. Armstrong passes to Sampson. Here's Bowie. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's May. Pass to Leitner. Good work defensively by Turner.
And this is the type of shot they want. Coming up empty there, but I won't be shocked if they try to go back to this.
And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Hardaway. Softly drops in the floater. Hardaway has got 8.
New to the league, but not to contact. What a finish by Hardaway.
Pass to Ogman. Here's Leitner. Three-pointer on the way. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and needs to. Here's O'Neal. Second chance shot. O'Neal, something else inside. Wow.
Boy, O'Neal's size and athleticism inside are incredible. They let him get the better of veteran defenders.
To the middle. Here's Manning. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Here's Hardaway, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Orlando lead.
And Hardaway doesn't mess around inside. He's such a determined scorer.
They need to find a high percentage shot clock to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
And here is Hardaway. He's got 10. Cuts off the pass. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Run the floor, and that's what you get. You get rewarded with easy buckets.
Great to push the pace and see what happens.
Outside Hardaway. Bowie. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Bowie's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, I tell you, his vision has been outstanding in this one. Finding many opportunities to create for his team.
This is how you run an offense, moving the ball and rewarding ready shooters.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Hardaway. Outside Scott. Here's the 3. And the Magic another 3.
Hardaway's an exceptional passer. And with size and athleticism to match. What potential.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. Horace Grant, he's checked in for the Magic. Anderson comes in for Bowie. Tumbo, he's checked in for the Hawks. Smith comes in for Spud Webb. Blaylock, and he banks in the layup. 14 points for him.
And you can count that one as a screen assist. The pick allows him to get free and go right to the rim.
Hardaway, no good. The Hawks trail by 9. Pass to Manning. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Fierce move by O'Neal.
That is a monster finish. O'Neal getting some 10s from the judges there.
Blaylock. Guarded by Hardaway. Smith, no good. Orlando leading by 11. Hardaway goes in. The kick out to Anderson. Orlando moving the ball around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Scott's got 12 points in the game.
Tell you what, until they force him off the line, he'll just keep launching it from there. I love the aggression he's showing.
As long as he keeps making his threes, there's no reason for him to change his approach. Make the defense adjust.
Mutombo against O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Up again. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Grant. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Grant's got his first bucket of the night.
This is exactly where Grant, I think, is most comfortable operating. Feels like nobody can guard him in close.
Smith outside. Pass to Manning. Over Grant. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut back down to 14 on those points from Manning. Orlando's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Hardaway, no good.
as he often does. He gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Back to Smith. Blaylock, guarded by Hardaway. Pass to Mutombo. And here's Smith, defended by Scott. Another shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Smith. And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Orlando has possession. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Hardaway. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. The drive by Smith. And it's Shaq with the rebound. O'Neal's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Scott the pass to Hardaway. And here's Shaq. O'Neal showing no mercy.
The young guy, O'Neal, introducing himself to the rim.
1:36 left in the first half. Pass to Ogman. Here's Manning. Now Mutombo. He's coming off a 16-point game against Washington.
And he really channeled his inner Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those 4 blocks. No, 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 not today.
Knocked away. Pass to Ogman. Some solid defense from Grant. Magic leading by 14. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. The kick out to Scott. No good from outside. Atlanta shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Manning with the bucket.
Goes to Stacey Ogman.
Orlando's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Anderson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Anderson against Smith. Here's Manning. Carries it down low. Manning's got 10 points in the game.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Here's Hardaway, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
I like that they're putting in the work trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
And so it's Orlando. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Orlando leading by 15. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
This is why people are high on Hardaway, because of his ability to take over games.
Pass to Manning. Mutombo sets a screen. It's hauled in by the Magic. Tries from 16. Mutombo grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 17. Here's Manning, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Terrific energy from Manning on the drive, hustling to get in there before the defense can cut him off.
Hardaway passes to Grant.
Magic foul. Kenny Hardaway. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Smith outside. 11 feet away. Good on the bucket. Manning's got 14.
Easy to see why this team continues to let Danny Manning eat. He's tough when he gets it going.
Hardaway passes to Anderson. Outside Hardaway. Grant. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Grant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Here's Mutombo. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Orlando leading by 15. Scott dishes to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
This is how you do it. Show them how it's done.
He hung there right for the extra effect, and it did take effect.
Nothing wrong with being a little flashy.
Here's Augman, defended by Scott. Just 5 on the clock. Augman passes to Manning. Shoots over Grant. Manning can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Grant kicks to Scott for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Mutombo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. All alone. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Hard to pass up a mid-range shot like that when you find yourself with that much space.
Here's Hardaway. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Mutombo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding.
Beautiful lead pass, catching it right in rhythm and just doing his thing.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What you love about Hardaway is his versatility. Able to play 3 different positions.
Hardaway hits them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Laylock, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Manning. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Grant dishes to O'Neal. Mutombo is a nice D. The Hawks trail by 15. Here's Manning. Smith wide open. He fires. They get it again. The shot misses.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Pass to Manning. In the corner, Smith with it. The 3. Craps in the tray. Smith's got 13 points.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. And finished off by O'Neal.
Yeah, good heads-up play by Hardaway. Clearly the rookie is paying attention out there.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. To the paint. Here's Smith. Rebound by the Magic. Anderson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shaq's shot is good.
When Shaquille O'Neal gets the position he wants inside, it doesn't matter what the defense does. He's putting it in the basket.
Pass to Manning. Launches a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Hardaway. Mutombo grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 16. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Laylock. Teardrop shot.
Great defense from the big man there. Grant positioning himself perfectly to get the block.
And it's sent back by Mutombo.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Orlando leading by 16. Anderson finds Grant. Down low, O'Neal. And a missed layup. The Hawks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
As a coach, you love seeing plays like that, denying your opponent in the painted area.
So Mike Dunleavy's decided to take a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Magic making a switch here. Sampson's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Leitner's checked in. The Magic have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Hardaway. Outside, Scott. The three. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. With the drive, Ogden's shot is off. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the dunk by Grant.
Hey, just putting in the work, doing the job. Grant does this every night. Rarely takes a game off in terms of his effort and tenacity.
Mutombo passes to Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Horace Grant. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This is a spot Mutombo needs to get comfortable with as his career goes on.
Magic leading by 14. Outside Hardaway. From past the arc. Scott, good. Scott's got 15.
Drilling that one. Good outside shot.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the inside. Here's Leitner. He's covered by Grant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Showing that aggressive side of his game. Leitner endures the foul and at least takes the shot.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Atlanta making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Blaylock. The Hawks again can't hit. Orlando leading by 19. Scott kicks to Hardaway. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Nice shot by Smith. He's got 17.
The effort rewarded that time on the fast break with an easy look.
That's what it's all about, staying in front of the defense so you have the basketball to yourself.
Anderson outside from deep three-point land. It's not going to go for him.
He is not missing too many of those. Count on it.
Defensively, that's not the game plan. But sometimes you get lucky.
Nice shot by Smith.
So quick to find the open man.
So Mike Dunleavy's decided to take a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. .129 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Bowie. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Hawks.
Sometimes you do things right on offense, and the shots just don't fall.
Here's Mays. He's covered by Armstrong. Here's Leitner. Off target with his three. Magic leading by 15. Shaq down low. Bowie. That three off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And that one's good. Leitner's got 8 points.
Good feed from Webb. Scans the floor well and hits his teammates well.
Well, Orlando shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Armstrong passes to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Just hanging up there.
Yes. What some extra emphasis on that jam.
Man, was that special.
Woo!
A bit of look at me up here. Got to be careful with that.
Now, here is Webb. Tight defense on him. Just 2 to shoot. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Already one of the most feared defenders in the paint. Shaq, a menace inside.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. And it's Mays missing. To the paint. It's deflected. The rebound by Anderson. And so it's the Orlando Magic. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pass to Leitner. And here's Anderson. The Hawks working the ball around. Inside. And that one's good. Leitner's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Atlanta.
That's what they want to see. For Leitner to be an effective scorer in this league, he's going to have to earn points inside.
He takes it in. Here's Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
He is going to work down there. Gets the follow-up. Slam as a result.
Clark, you know, his effort on the boards tonight has been electrifying.
Superb.
And he's the difference in the game right now. Hustle plays like that one are a huge boost for his team.
Pass to Mays. Clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. And the shot will not go from Leitner. Magic leading by 15. Drives to the hoop. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Unselfish play. And that's what O'Neal will have to do. All eyes are on him when he has the ball. That was a great decision.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Fade away. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Good on the triple.
A really good example of just simply executing their game plan. And as a result, they're out big.
And sometimes it can be challenging to maintain a big lead. But they've done a great job doing exactly this.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Good activity there, breaking things up. Love the activity defensively.
And he wanted to steal it, but still making an impact for his team.
The Magic making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Tumbo is checked in for Anderson. Here's Manning. The Hawks again can't hit.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
They need this, and the layup is good.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Magic leading by 18. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Bowie, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Mays. Banked in off the glass. Mays has got his first points of the night.
Got it in close, and that just about always helps.
Armstrong with it. A steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Webb, and it's good, 2 points. Webb's got his first 2 points.
The speed of Webb is tough to keep up with, especially when he's running the break.
Here's Armstrong. Atlanta with the rebound. Mutombo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Manning. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is the pressure Manning puts on opposing defenses, making them foul him inside.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He doesn't get the second one. Magic leading by 14. A 3 from Anderson. And another assist.
You have to be so aggressive with him outside. If he finds space, his shot is almost guaranteed.
Pass to Smith. Here's Manning. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt him down low.
Here's Hardaway, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Hardaway has got 20.
His mid-range game is outstanding. Hardaway's a really well-rounded player. NBA defenses are going to have a tough time with him.
Mutombo passes to Manning. O'Neal comes with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. 5 on the clock. And Smith launches it from deep. He can't get that one to fall. O'Neal with the defensive effort. It's stolen by Mutombo. Pass to Manning. Laylock. Guarded by Hardaway. And it goes down 2 points.
And he's trying to carry this offense, but he can't do it alone. His guys need to help him.
Now O'Neal. It's stolen by Mutombo. Smith with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Here's Manning. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Danny Manning ain't playing around right now, folks. He wanted those two.
Here are the Magic now. Now here's Hardaway. On the wing, Scott. Uncovered. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
They've worked really hard to pull themselves back into this one, but there's still more work to be done.
Let's hope they didn't use all their energy fighting to claw back into it, because they got to find a way to grab the lead.
They can't stop the run with that one. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Ogden. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The kick out to Anderson. Buries it from three-point range. Anderson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Orlando. The Hawks have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. To the middle. Here's Manning. Some solid defense from Grant. Orlando leading by 13. Another steal. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
This is how creative Hardaway is. He just finds ways to score through physical defense.
That free throw good from Hardaway. The Hawks trail by 16. Tries the spin move. Pass to Manning. Now here is Smith. Mutombo sets a screen. Smith the pass to Mutombo. It's blocked by Shaq.
That's called protecting the rim, folks. What a play.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. The Hawks trail by 16.
Magic foul. Nick Anderson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Oh, softly lays it in.
He's found a groove, and his team is just loving it.
And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Mike Dunleavy gave his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David.
He needs an alternate offensive strategy because the arc is not being kind to him right now.
The shot is good.
I love that possession. Get the ball close to the hoop. A winning play.
Here's O'Neal. And here is Hardaway. Jacks up a three. It misses. Here's Ogden, defended by Scott. Another shot. Good!
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Turning defense into emphatic offense.
And Clark, we might see a timeout coming up here.
For sure.
Yeah, that is the definition of a momentum play. His team is fired up right now.
Here's O'Neal. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
We know he's a scoring machine. It'll be exciting to see how prolific a scorer O'Neal can become.
Smith with a screen on Hardaway. The shot is off. Mike, they should just be taking their time right now. Am I right?
Absolutely, Kevin. The clock is their friend right now.
O'Neal.
Boy, I'm not sure how the league adjusts to Shaquille O'Neal. This guy is so big, so strong, so forceful. Wow.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds. So he comes up empty, missing both. The Hawks trail by 10. Smith with it. And now by Anderson. And that one is good.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Does not go. Atlanta shooting in this game, 45%. Stolen by Anderson. O'Neal. Down low. Gets it to go.
The fans heading home very satisfied tonight.
With good reason. Their team played well.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 10. Now Smith. Ah, it's good! There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Hardaway. Now O'Neal. Oh, the slam dunk.
They have shown up at just the right time, putting the finishing touches on this game.
This run absolutely closes the door on any chance of a surprise ending. That'll do it.
And the Magic with possession. They led the game at 1 point by 20. From deep, he drills the three. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Fueled by the energy in this arena, they were able, Clark, to take control of this one.
Yep.